Okay, what is going on again? What is going on? Okay, there we go. My goodness. Hi guys. Oh, rough start to this live. And now I just started it all over again. So hopefully everybody finds me. How are you guys doing out there? So sorry that my live is kind of a mess. I had it all organized and there I go. Okay, so let me just see. Okay, so you guys, I'm just waiting for people to come in and also for this new live to start. Hopefully, okay, I'm live. Let's see what's gonna go on here. Your channel. Okay, there we go. Hey, C Rose. Sorry, girl. I'm having a rocky start. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna put hi everyone, and then I'm gonna go change some things so that people know what's going on. Okay, C Rose, can you hold down the house? I just let people know that I'll be right back. I'm gonna go change some things really quickly on my computer, so I'll be right back. Hey, you back already? Yep.
Make sure you start back on the road.
Oh, you already there? Did it?
Yeah.
They could do it that quick?
Yep.
How much was it?
$500.
Oh, this was way under. I'm live right now, and I'm a mess, so.
I gotta go across town, follow back across town to Ron, that we got Ron. Nothing to grief. We got it in the truck. Anyway, I'm all over it.
Just, if you don't turn your screen around
God.
I'm live right now, so. Okay. So sorry, you guys. I had a rough start to this morning. So sorry about that. And in fact, you know what I want to do really quickly? You guys, one more second. I'm going to go and cancel that other live I have on so that people don't get confused and start trying to go to that other live. So I'll be right back. Just a second. Okay. So sorry, you guys, for that. So sorry for that rocky start, you guys. Oh, my goodness. What happened was, if you don't, if I don't turn my camera before I start this live, if I don't turn my camera this way before I start my live will just be, it'll be a mess. It'll be all over the place. Like the camera will be cockeyed. So that's why I had to do this all over again. So sorry. Let me breathe. I've been running back and forth to my computer to get it all straightened out. Sorry, guys. So sorry. What a mess. All right. We're back, though. We got some fun stuff today. We got some fun stuff to talk about. So let me start welcoming people in. We have the big giveaway today, the monthly giveaway for December, all the way through today of any donation. So that's a nice big giveaway we'll be doing here towards the end, and then our regular giveaway. So anyway, let me welcome everybody in. C Rose girls, welcome in. C Rose, and C Rose, thank you for holding down the house and letting people know that I'm a mess. Okay. And more people, hopefully they'll find me, especially now since we don't have the other live open. Okay. Hey, Steve, intermission. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, okay, Margie. You gave me a super chat on the original live stream. Okay, sweetie. Okay, I'm sorry. I hate to ask you how much did you do. The only reason I'm asking is because that's how many tickets will go into the thing. Did you do 4 or 5? What did you do? 2 or 3? Let me know, Margie, so I can put you in the cup. Forever how many times you did that. I hate to ask such a thing. It sounds kind of rude. So Margie, let me start writing your name down real quick. Margie. And we'll celebrate you, Margie, in just a second. Let me welcome some more people in and also find out how many times you put your name in the bucket. Ooh, what was that? Oh, good grief. Something fell. I'm in my craft room / art room, and my makeup table's over to my left, and something just fell. I can't even tell what fell. Whatever. That was weird. Steve, oh, she's back. Thank you, Steve, for stopping by and saying hello. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Margaret G, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, thank you, C-Rose. C-Rose says my other live is closed. Good, because hopefully people will transfer themselves over here. $4.99. Okay, very good. Thank you, thank you, Margie. Margie gave $4.99. Thank you, Margie. I appreciate that, honey. Let me write your name down again. Margie. So 5 times you're going to go into the cup. And Margie, this is counting for today. This is counting for, what am I saying? For the giveaway for today. So, yeah, okay. I'm just making sure I'm putting everything in the right bucket. So, we have 1, 2, here's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's celebrate Margie. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much, Margie. Margie gets down to business. She comes right in. Donation, thumbs up, done. Okay. What is this? Oh, that's something I got to remind myself of. Okay, so let's celebrate Margie. Let me look crazy here. Oh, I found my bicycle, my broken down bicycle horn. I know people were missing my broken down bicycle horn. I found it. I had to dig hard for that bicycle horn, I'll tell you that. Okay, so let's celebrate Margie. Thank you, Margie. Woohoo! Thank you, sweetie. And let's give Margie some bubbles. Thank you, Margie, little sweetie. Thank you, thank you. There we go. And I think I saw some more people coming in. What is her name? You guys, let me know if you see Lori Hobson in here. I'll be looking for her, but just let me know if you see her in here. You know, let me just write her name on the bottom of here so I can. Lori Hobson. I need her address because she won some stuff and I didn't get her address yet, so I'm trying to hunt her down. Oh, that'll be perfect right there for those. Okay, let me see who else has come on in here. Let's see. Hey V, welcome in, sweetie. V, I am so sorry about yesterday. I was knee deep in everything. I'm trying to reorganize my pantry. I'm also trying to send out all from our party, from the Johnny Fiber sister party. I'm trying to send out all the packages. Girl, I looked at YouTube because I was watching YouTube videos and I'm scrolling through and I see that you and Jeannie are on and I'm like, and then I see a comment. I'm like, she's not on today. I'm like, oh yeah, she's on today. It's Thursday. And then you guys are like, come on, explain, come on, explain, you know, the knitting part of our cow. And I'm like, girl, I ain't wearing a bra. My hair was I was in no condition to be on this screen here. Anyway, so sorry about missing yesterday. Hey, Granny D, welcome in. Yes, Granny D, the bicycle horn is back. You should have seen what I had to do to get to this. This fell into the depths of hell. Excuse my language, but that's where it was at. Woo! There's this corner of my art room that if anything falls down there, good luck getting it, but I found it. And that was all for you, Granny D, because I know you could not stand that other stuff I was doing. And you guys, a lot of people are coming in now. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about, you guys. Yeah, it's going to be fun today. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. And the big monthly giveaway is today. So we got some good stuff there too. So, okay, but let me welcome everybody in. Okay, everyone's saying hi. Hey, Nancy, welcome in. Okay. Hey, Chris Kaleidoscope. Welcome in. Welcome in. What do you guys got on your knitting needles, crochet needles? What are you arting? What are you crafting? Let us know what's going on. Welcome in, Chris Kaleidoscope. I think I just did, but welcome in. Welcome in, Camper 14. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Darcia White. I'm doing good, sweetie. Welcome in. Hey, Deanna. Welcome in. Welcome in. C Rose says, I love that horn. Well, we can thank my husband because he got us the horn. I got the Dollar Tree pink bell on the way out when I was doing a Dollar Tree little shopping spree, and he got the horn. So, all right. Hi, Delphine's Handcrafted. Welcome in. Welcome in. She says, hi, y'all. Just taking a break from work. Nancy says, I'm working on a sweater for my sister. Ooh, that sounds good. Granny D says, Thompson, I could stand it, but I just forgotten, so I used the bicycle horn. Love it. Hey, Sophia, welcome in, welcome in. She says, hello, yarn friends. And I got through the chat already. Okay. You know what? I need a tissue for my nose. Shocker. C-Rose says, working on the knitted throw for the cowl and ice almond vanilla coffee. Ooh, girl, you always got the best coffee. Oh, I had some of the tea that you sent me. Ah, so good. You sent me quite a few different flavors. Really good. Excuse my nose. I just took some stuff for it. So, some herbs I just took for it. So, it should be drying up. So, sorry about that. Also, let me clean these glosses because these glosses are getting on my third nerve. Do I have a paper towel in here for these? Let me see. Just a minute. I got it. They're just my readers, but I hate when they're dirty. It drives me absolutely nuts. And between my makeup and my moisturizers, I'm constantly having to clean my glosses. All right, there are clean my readers. All right, there we go. All right, I'm just making sure of what people are saying. Okay, so some things that I wanted to share with you guys. One thing is, let me share. Oh, hey, Butterfly Dreams, Jeannie, how are you? Hey, girl. I was just explaining to V what happened yesterday. I'm so sorry that I didn't come on. I was planning on coming on, but I got lost. We have all that stuff from the party, from the Yarn and Fiber Sister Party. I'm trying to get all that collected up and shipped out. So I'm doing that. I'm trying to also reorganize my pantry. So my pantry and my kitchen's like all over the place. So, I'm mailing some stuff out and I look and I'm, looking at YouTube and I click on V's channel and I see that she's on. And I'm like, why is V on? Why is Jeannie on? Oh, because it's V's day. And then I see a message about, I'm knitting Angie's boho cardigan. I'm like, what is going on? And then I realize you guys are on. And then you guys wanted me to come on to explain the knitted part. And I'm like, oh, I ain't even wearing a bra. My hair's all messed up. I was in no condition to be on this screen. So, anyway, just wanted to explain myself. Thank you, sweet Jeannie. She said to please leave a thumbs up. Thank you, sweetie. Delphine says, I'm always lost, Angie. Sophia says, I'm working on my Yarny Fiber Sisters cowl, loving it. Awesome, girl. Darcia White says, I'm making a granny square faux blanket. Sounds awesome. Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure that I didn't. Oh, hey, Yarny Cat. Welcome in. Welcome in. She says, hi, Angie. I'm at the doctor, but I wanted to give you a thumbs up and have a wonderful yarn party, everyone. Oh, thank you, sweet Yarny Cat. And hopefully everything's okay with you, girl. And I haven't seen you in the YouTube streets lately, so hopefully everything is going well. Okay. Let me just make sure. Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm getting caught up. Okay, very good. Everybody's talking to everybody. I do want to share what I'm working on right now. And then we're going to talk about the cowl and some other things. I have a list written here. Look at this, guys. I always got a list. I'm a lister. Listers have to list. I'm always got a list. My husband's like, girl, you have lists all over this house. I said, I know. Because if I don't have a list, then it just runs through my brain over and over and over, and it drives me insane. So I just got to get stuff off my brain. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm working on. I'm working on a Rowana. This is the Rowana that I wrote the pattern. Hopefully the pattern will be coming out in the next few weeks. It's supposed to already be out, but I got behind. So anyway, so my Rowana, the pattern that I wrote, is in this bag. Isn't this a fun bag? I got this at Dollar Tree last year. It's pink for one, and then I love the like turquoisey blue writing on it, and that anchor. It says "Let the sea set you free." And then I always throw. This is not necessary, but you know I'm extra, so I throw a little pom pom on there. I like to throw my pom poms on my bags. Okay. Anyway, to be a little extra, you know. Okay, so I'm starting my, I won't show you this one. I'll show you the finished one. I'm starting my second panel. So with this Rowana, it's 2 panels sewn together. So this is my first panel, which is almost done. I'm about 5 inches from being done. So what I'm knitting is I'm knitting an all white Rowana and then an all white sweater. So it's like a Rowana sweater set. I think that's going to be pretty when I'm done. I'm using, shocker, I'm using Big Twist in white. And I don't think I've ever made anything in white, knitted anything in white, ever. And we all know the particulars, but just in case, like I said, of course, this is white. You get a ton of yards, 380 yards, U.S. knitting needle size 8, U.S. hook size H8. And I'm using a 15, shocker, and I'm holding the white double. So I'm making it into like a chunky 5, okay? And a size 15 knitting needle. I think I just said that. And so this is what the panel will look like. So it's just a big panel. Then I'll take 2 panels and put them together. So this is the big panel. Okay. And, oh, and there'll be fringe on this too. So right now what it takes is 1 panel takes 2 skeins of yarn, 2 skeins of that Big Twist held together. For the first panel, and then 2 skeins of the Big Twist for the second panel. And then I use 1 more skein for the fringe. So all together, it takes about 5 skeins of the Big Twist to do this held double. And that's including the fringe. The fringe, I use so much, I almost use a whole skein. I use probably 1/2 to 3/4 of the 5th skein for the fringe. But I want to show you the knitting pattern. The pattern's really, really pretty. I've been doing this well, I've changed it up, but I love that pattern. Can you see that pattern? I think it's really pretty. And I want to show you guys something else. I'm going to show you a mistake. All right. You know when you're knitting or crocheting and then you get up so many rows and you see a damn hole. You're like, I'm not about to frog it all the way back. You guys know I'm not a frogger. It takes a lot for me to frog something back. So look, I'm gonna knit. There's the hole. Where's the hole? Where is it? Where is it? There's the hole. See it? Right there. Well, I'm gonna do a video on how to repair a hole. And it's really super easy. I use a crochet hook. It's almost like how you do fringe. But anyway, I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm going to do that on a video of how to repair a hole, because we all need to know how to repair holes, because even if you didn't have a hole in your knits or your sweaters or whatever you just knitted or crocheted, something can happen and get snagged and put a hole in your stuff. And we need to know how to repair a hole, right? So I'm going to do a video on how to repair that hole, because I could have already repaired it, but I thought, you know what, let me do a video on that, because that can save you from frogging a whole thing when you get so far and realize that you have a damn hole. So anyway, so I'm working on this. This will be done in the next day, probably next 2 or 3 days. So by next Friday, this will be done and I'll wear it and you can see it. And then by then I've also started the sweater. I have a sweater pattern. It's in the description. I wrote that too, of how to make a oversized boyfriend sweater. And it's in the description box right now. In fact, I'm just trying to, how do I get to that? I'm not gonna worry about it. Anyway, it's in the description box right now. So that's what I'm working on as far as that. I'm excited. And I want to make a whole bunch of these of different colors of this Rowana with a matching sweater. I just think that a Rowana with a matching sweater set. I want to do a pink one. I want to do a beige one. There's just so many colors that I want to do. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Okay, let me put this down in here. And then I'll get back to the chat here in just a second. I'm sure some people will come in. So I'll get back to the chat in just 1 second. But there are some announcements that I did want to make. Me and V and Jeannie were talking. And I thought this was a really good idea. Jeannie said it. She said to Butterfly Dreams Crochet by Jeannie. She said that we should have a playlist for the Yarny Fiber Sisters. So I do have a playlist for the Yarny Fiber Sisters. So the blanket and the boho cardigan are in that playlist. Did I add on? No, I didn't add theirs in there yet. Okay, I will, in that playlist, I will be adding, because V and Jeannie just came out with the crocheted blanket tutorial. I will add that to the playlist. Let me write that down. Playlist. Crochet blanket. I was doing so many things like that this morning that... But you know what? While I was doing it, I saw that their thing came out. So that's probably why I hadn't added it yet. I'm highlighting this so that I remember to do it. Okay. Also, another thing I did was, I did add in the description right now, in the description box right now, I did add a link to their crochet tutorials. That's where I added it. I added it there. So it's in the, it's at the very bottom. I added V, who is Steals the Crochet and More, and Jeannie, who's Butterfly Dreams and Crochet and More. I added their crochet blanket tutorial at the bottom. Also, a link to both their channels, to Jeannie's and V's channels, is at the bottom. So you can always go check out their channels. All that information is at the bottom. Also, another link for Jeannie went over this whole cowl pretty good. Really good, actually. So I have a link to that video. Also, my community page also has all the information about, it has all the information about my knitted blanket, my knitted boho cardigan, and also links to Jeannie and V's crochet videos for the blanket. And then in that, I also have everything else that I always have in my description. There's so much in there, I couldn't try to move everything out. So I just copied it. And that everything I just said is also in the description. So there's several places to go. You can go to my community page to get information about the Yarny Fiber Sisters cowl. You can also always look in the description box also. And then also I have a playlist that has my knitted blanket tutorial, my knitted boho cardigan tutorial, and then I'll be adding V's and Jeannie's crochet blanket tutorials to that. And I'll just keep this as a running thing. So as things develop or whatever, those are the 3 places that I'll constantly keep updating and putting new information in. Okay. I mean, eventually the description box is going to be full. So it'll probably be eventually start just adding to my community page. But as long as I can add to the description box below the video, I'll keep doing that. Okay. Let me make sure. I had some other announcements. Let me just make sure. Oh, okay. I want to talk about that too. Let me see. Okay. A lot of people were asking me about the sheep journal. So let me just show you up close. This is my artwork. I do a mixed media background, and then I, look, Jeannie, oh, look at all the butterflies. I put butterflies in everything. I love butterflies. And this is sheep. I drew this sheep about 7 years ago. Before it was right after I'd learned to knit. And I saw this sheep and I'm like, I have to draw this. So I drew it, painted it up. And then I did a mixed media background for it too. So anyway, this is now in my shop because I've had a lot of people ask about this, like, why isn't that in the shop? I'm like, I don't know. So I made one up, made a journal up with the sheep on it, and it's in the Etsy shop. There's a clickable link in the description box for $9.95 plus $3 shipping. So, and also we'll be giving this away today in the giveaways, okay? All right, so I wanted to announce that because I had quite a few people ask me about that journal. Let me see what else. Okay, knitting tutorial. Wait 1 second. Show blanket. Okay, I will do that. Yarny fiber blanket, sisters playlist. Okay, I did that. Okay, and one more thing I want you guys to do is I want to kind of get like an idea of how many people in the chat we have who is doing the Yarny Fiber Sisters Cal 2023. So what are you guys doing? Are you doing the Cal? Are you doing... Let's look at the notes. Okay, so are you doing the knitted blanket, the knitted boho cardigan? Are you doing the crochet scrappy blanket V or Genies? Are you doing the All in the Family? Are you doing the circular blanket? Oh, and we added the Lenny Kravitz super scarf if you want to do that too. Or are you doing the crochet blanket or the crochet boho cardigan? There's so many things to choose from for this Cal that you can do, or you can do your own thing. So let me know in the chat if you guys are doing that. Okay, great. All right, let me go back to the chat because someone said I had a new family member. Okay, Angie, you have a new family member, Leela. Okay, I don't see her in here yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and say, welcome in, Leela. Welcome to the family. I'm so happy to have you. Leela, I'm going to explain, I'm going to do a brief overview about this Cal so you know what we're talking about, that we're doing. So I will talk about that here in just a minute. But welcome in. Welcome in, Leela. Woo! Welcome, girl. So good to have you. Also, another announcement. In the description box where you take the pictures of your when you're done knitting or crocheting for the Cal, where you need to take a picture of the calendar you use or calendars and your project. You can put more than one project in there if you can fit it into the picture. Try to do it at the end of the month so that Jeannie's not getting bombarded all the time. Just do it at the end of the month. And I have that link to where you put the pictures of the calendar and your project. It's in the description. It's also in the playlist, and it's also on the community page. No, it's not in the playlist. It's on the community page, and it's in the description box. Okay. All right. Let me go back to the chat because I haven't been back to the chat for a long time. Okay. Kaleidoscope says YFS Cal crochet scrappy after I finish 2C2 scarf and Christmas shirt. Oh, that sounds awesome. So she's going to do the crochet scrappy blanket. Awesome. Yes. Welcome in, Leela. I see you right there. Welcome in. Welcome in. Butterfly Dreams Jeannie says we have 20 that I have found doing All in the Family mandala blanket. Ooh, awesome. All their channels and or Facebook post is listed in my description box of my video where I picked my colors. Awesome, girl. Awesome. Okay. Sophia says, yes, the blanket calendar Cal. I will start the knitted boho cardigan also. I just bought my needles. You go, girl. Make sure that thing is good. Okay. Let's see. Margie says, I'm doing the crochet blanket for the Cal. Awesome, girl. Zero says, I'm doing the knitted blanket for the Cal. Awesome, girl. Let's see. And Leela, you know what I'm going to do? I just thought of this, and I'm going to start doing it today. If you're new, thank you, Delphine's Handcrafted. We're going to celebrate you right now. Anybody who's a new member, I'm going to welcome you in. it's your first time here, I'm going to put your name in the bucket for the giveaway, okay? So Leela, your name is in the bucket. So whenever we see any new people from now on, we'll go ahead and, welcome them in and put their name in the bucket for the giveaway, just as a welcome, okay? So there you go, Leela. And someone just gave me a... Okay, that was Delphine's Handcrafted. Thank you, Delphine's Handcrafted. Let me, we'll put you in there twice. Delphine's Handcrafted. And for those who just came in, we'll be doing the monthly drawing. Leela, that's what you just got put in. The bucket, that's the monthly drawing. So if you donate to the channel at the beginning of the following month, that first Friday of the month, I do a big giveaway and you're in the bucket if you give a donation. But since you're new today, I put your name in the bucket, okay? And that's what we'll do for everybody who's new who comes in, okay? Delphine Handcrafted. Thank you, Delphine Handcrafted. Your name's in there twice. And let's give her some fun, funky glasses. We'll do these. Oh, I hardly ever wear these black ones. Let's do these. Thank you, Delphine. Woohoo! And let's give Delphine some bubbles. Oh, need more than one bubble. I love these glasses. You guys, I bought 2 pairs. I bought 2 pairs of the black and 2 pairs of the white. Was it white ones? I wear them out. I love them. Look at their little hearts. Dollar Tree. Those glasses are so cute. Thank you, Delphine. Woohoo! I can just wear these glasses. I think they're just so cool. Little hearts. They're adorable. Okay. Let me get back to the chat here. Where was I? Where did I leave off at? Okay, let me go back up here. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, let me just make sure. I want to make sure I don't skip anybody here. Okay. Okay, ordered this morning. Thank you, Ciro. Ciro says, well, Delphine says, beautiful Angie. Thank you so much, Delphine. Ciro says, I love your sheep. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Jeannie. Jeannie says, I love that sheep and those butterflies. Thank you, girl. And you know what? I'm surprised I didn't name my channel Butterfly something. I am obsessed with butterflies. I love them. I use them all the time. In almost every of my backgrounds, if my mixed media backgrounds, you'll see butterflies. I love them. Love them. And I love dragonflies. Oh. Okay. You guys, this iPad is about to go. So I'll have to stop in a little bit when this goes black and go get my other iPad. So just letting you guys know. Okay. Hey, Truly Amazing. Welcome in. Welcome in. She says, in Massachusetts, it's snowing and rainy. Yikes, it's cold. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Truly Amazing. She says, I always hit the thumbs up on the way in, so I don't forget. Thank you, sweetie. And that's a reminder, if everybody who's in the chat could hit the thumbs up. Dollar Tree, you guys got to get this. If you have a channel and you do videos, you got to get this. Jeannie and V, do you guys have this? If you don't have this, if I see these again, I got these way before I started doing my knitting videos, but if I see these again, I'll get them for you guys. Look at this. Every YouTuber needs to have this. At least I think so. Butterfly Dream says, okay, I'm on my computer now. I was recording my cat playing with a snake. What? Your cat playing with a snake? Hey, Angie, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you, Jeannie, for reminding people to hit the thumbs up. Okay, Nancy says, how long on average does it take you to crochet a sweater? I don't know because I don't crochet. So if somebody in the chat can answer that, and I think it kind of depends because if you're using a 1, 2, or 3 weight, are you using a worsted weight? Are you using a chunky? And how long you making the sweater, how big you're making the sweater. So I don't know. My sweaters take me, I use worsted weight with my sweater pattern. I'm knitting. I can make it in about 2 weeks. 2 to 3. If I really focus, 2 weeks, I think. And then it depends too on how fast of crocheter you are. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Oh, nice. Granny D says, how do y'all, I'm listening and crocheting on my granddaughter's Afghans. Sounds awesome, Granny D. Okay. Okay, I think I got kind of caught up. I just somewhere. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me just go back to the bottom real quick. Okay, Butterfly Dreams Jeannie says, making a crochet sweater depends on how many other projects you are working on. If you are just working on the sweater, it should take a couple of days, maybe a week, depending on how much time you have. Okay. Also, Butterfly Dreams says, hello. Okay, she's talking to Bonnie. Okay. Hey, Yarn Barf, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, sweet Sunita, welcome in, welcome in. Sunita said, I just got home. It's been a long week. Yarn Barf, crocheting is faster than knitting. Yeah, and you know what? After I learned, well, I didn't learn to crochet, you guys. I just learned how to chain. But I can see it. You guys go fast. Just chaining, you go really, really way faster than knitting. Like, I don't think I can knit a sweater in a week. It takes me probably 2 weeks. And that's if I'm focused, Leela says, cute glasses. I have a Walmart pair of camo glasses I wear all the time. Oh, cool. I love cool glasses. I just love them. And Leela, you should check out Dollar Tree. They always got some glasses in there. I have the most obscene sunglass collection and now funky glasses because of this thing, because of Dollar Tree. Oh, and then the readers. I collect these. Like, I got these at Dollar Tree. Look how cute they are. Aren't they cute? I love them. Oh, I just got these ones too at Dollar Tree. Look how cute these are. I saw someone with peach ones. I thought, oh, peach would be cute. So I got these ones too. Okay. Let me just see. Hey, Bonnie, Gots, Knits, and More. Welcome in. Welcome in. She said she's been here listening. Okay, Butterfly Dreams Jeannie says, yes, ma'am. He was playing with a snake. I did a short of it. Ah! Jeannie, girl, as soon as this live is over, I'm watching that short. I want to see your dog playing with the snake. Girl, you're going to reach like 10,000 views. A dog playing with the snake. Okay, I can't wait to see this. Butterfly Dreams Jeannie says, I saw them in my Dollar Tree a while ago. I will see if they still have them. Oh, you saw, I'm assuming you're talking about these. Girl, they're so cute. I only saw them this one time. I have had this for a few years now, I think. Yeah, it's been a few years since I've had this. And I've never seen them since. Okay. Okay, Chris Kaleidoscope says, Angie, I plan on doing your Lenny shawl at some point with Tunisian crochet. Oh, now make sure that you join the Facebook group. It's called Our Magical Little Place. There's a clickable link in the description box. Make sure that you join our group and take a picture of that when you get done. That'll be gorgeous. That'll be a fancy Lenny Kravitz super scarf. Extra fancy. Okay. Delphine says, love your glass choices. You look classy in them. Thanks, sweetie. Hey, Lisa, the Grammy Scatter. Welcome in. Welcome in. She's just popping in for a minute. Sounds good, girl. Make sure you leave a thumbs up on your way out. Just kidding. But please leave a thumbs up. Okay. And Yarn Barf, I've been talking to you, but did I welcome you in yet? Yarn Barf, welcome in, girl. Welcome in. Hey, Bears Crochet Critters, welcome in, welcome in. She says, hey there, Angie and all the fairy folk. Hey, Kimberly S, welcome in, welcome in. She says, hello, everyone. I have you playing in the background while I do schoolwork with my kids. Sounds good, girl. Delphine's Handcrafted said, I am doing something, possibly a boho cardigan and a blanket crochet. That sounds awesome. You guys, and Jeannie, you guys make sure if, and also V, if you guys see Lori Hobson in here, let me know, because I have her package. I need to mail it out, but I need her address. So if you guys see her in here, and I'll try to hunt her down too. Okay, Lori Hobson is who I'm looking for. And if anybody here on the YouTube streets sees Lori Hobson, say, hey, My Fairy Treasures needs your address. So please send the address to the Yarny Fiber Sisters. I just want to get her stuff. So, okay. Okay, Butterfly Dreams Jeannie says, make sure to indicate on Angie's tutorial for the boho cardigan and the blanket if you're doing them, so we can link your channel in our description box and other people can follow you as well. Okay, let me read that again. Make sure to indicate on Angie's tutorial video for the boho cardigan and the blanket if you're doing them, so we can link your channel in our description boxes. Other people can follow you as well. Oh, okay, got it. Good idea, Jeannie. That's a good idea. Okay, so I think I got caught up there. Leela said, can I make a crochet sweater in about 4 days if I do it every evening into the night? I don't know. Jeannie just said you could do it in like 3 or 4 days. So, Jeannie, what do you think? Hey, Lulu's Treasure, welcome in. She says, I saw Jeannie's community post just now. I popped right on. I was just looking for you in live, my subs area, and did not see. Then Jeannie's community tab popped up and bingo, LOL. Awesome, girl. Okay. Hey, Darcia White, welcome in, welcome in. She says, it really depends on how fast you crochet and how many projects you have, plus taking care of house, cooking, cleaning, kids. Why do these kids, your husbands, cleaning, they be getting in the way of your knitting and crocheting? I'm telling you. And the house cleaning really too, especially the house cleaning. I'm just kidding. But that house cleaning, that's a necessary evil. I can't even say I love cleaning my house because I absolutely can't stand it. I think it's the worst thing on earth. And you guys should see me. I move like the speed of light when I clean this house because I can't stand cleaning. But it's a necessary evil. But you know what I hate worse is a nasty house. So I find myself constantly cleaning. But I hate it. And it gets in the way of my knitting and my artwork. Anyway, I just went off on a whole rant. Hey, Snowbird, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. Yarn Barb says, what kind of snake? My cat caught a mouse. Oh, Lord. Jeannie, was it a gardener snake or something? I know it wasn't a rattlesnake. Okay. And Leela, have you ever made a sweater before? Is this your first sweater? Have you made a sweater before? Okay, I got through the chat a little bit. There are some other things I want to discuss with you guys. What else do I want to talk to you about? Oh, I just want to briefly go over this Cal, because we do have a new person in here, and if anybody else is new in the chat, this is your first time, let us know so we can welcome you in, okay? Okay. Also, if you haven't let us know if you're gonna do the Yarny Fiber Sisters Cal for 2023 and let us know which items you're doing. Just curious to kind of get a download of that. All right, let's talk about this, the cow. The other thing I want to talk about, because we have some new people, is the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. Because we haven't talked about it for a while, so we'll talk about that too. But just a second. What am I doing? Oh, the book about the cow is not in here. That's why I'm like looking around like a fool. Where is it? All right. I'll be back, you guys. Jeannie and V and anybody else in blue, hold down the house for a second. I got to go grab my notes for the cow. And also, you guys can see this iPad is about to go because it's on E. So, hold the house down for me. I'll be right back. All right. That's why I was lost, because the notebook that I have, you guys, look at all these notebooks that I have. This is for the Yarny Fiber Sisters. This is my planner for YouTube. This is my pad that I just make my list of what I got to get done for the day. What is this one for? No, this is for the Yarny Fiber Sisters now. This one. This one is for me writing my patterns down in. No wonder why I don't know which notepad I'm using. It's ridiculous. But you know what? I'm obsessed with stationery. I love notepads, pens, pencils. I love all that stuff. So any excuse to start a new pad, a list pad, a journal, I love it. Just gotta remember which one I wrote it into. All right, I'm just getting my Hey Elizabeth, welcome in, welcome in. Just a second, you guys. I'm getting you guys up on the iPad here. So just a second. All right. Where am I at? Okay, hopefully that gets me to where I need to go. No, of course not. Hopefully that gets me to where I need to go. All right, we know that. No, of course not. Hopefully that gets me to where I need to go. All right, we know that. Okay, that's sound check. So that's done. But I need to go back. Just a second. All right, let's see if that gets me. Is the chat going to come up or not? Come on. There we go. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much, sweetie. Let's celebrate Elizabeth. Thank you, sweetie. And Elizabeth, you're going to go in there 5 times. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's write down your whole name so I Don't get confused. Elizabeth Erin Crochet. Okay. Elizabeth Erin. Okay. Elizabeth Erin. And anybody who has won things from me, whether it's from the party or from any of my lives, most stuff is going out today. And then I have a few more things that'll be going out till tomorrow. So that was just a lot of stuff to get packed up, you guys. Woo! Because I have an eBay business. So I'm always sending stuff out every day. So I have all my eBay stuff to send out. And on top of that, we had the party. We had the New Year's party with the Yarny Fiber sisters. I had all that stuff to send out. And then my regular lives. So, woo! It was a lot of stuff. I was overwhelmed. Okay. Thank you, Elizabeth. I got you in here 5 times. There you go, sister. You are in the bucket 5 times. And let's put on the white ones this time. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, girl. And Jeannie, did you see I found my broken bicycle horn? It was missing in action. It was in the depths of hell in my craft room. I found it. Thank you, Elizabeth, you little sweetie. Thank you, thank you. And you are in the giveaway for today. That'll be in about, I don't know, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. All right. I see a few more people just came in. Hey, Camper 14, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, I love to crochet. Tank, welcome in, welcome in. Elizabeth says, hi, Angie, and everyone in the chat. I'm listening while I'm working today. Sounds good, Elizabeth. And thank you for that chat, sweetie. Or that, thank you for the donation. What am I saying? Hey, Yvette New, welcome in. She says, hey, y'all, just got back from grocery shopping. I'm tucked out. People seem to be in a daze, wandering aimlessly. Must be the prices. I went grocery shopping. When did we go grocery shopping? A couple days ago. Anyway, the prices came down a little bit. And they're not where they need to be. But they're better. I'm like, oh. And the gas has come down a little bit. Not where it needs to be. But it's come down. I'm like, thank goodness. It just needs to keep going. Get it back to where it was before. Okay. So let's talk about this. I'm going to do a brief overview, especially for people who are new, who are like, what are you talking about this Cal? The Yarny Fiber Sisters, which is me, V, which is Still the Crochet and More, and Jeannie, who is Butterfly Dreams Crochet and More. We're doing a Cal for 2023, and the things we're doing, you know what, I need to have my other one out too. Just 1 second. Okay. Just making sure of where, you know what, this New Year's party stuff, I can get rid of this. This can go back here. And there we go. Okay, so I'm doing the knitted portion of it, and V and Jeannie are doing the crochet. Hey, sweet Maribel, welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing the knitted portion of the cow, and they're doing the crochet portion of the cow. So V and Jeannie are doing a scrappy blanket and a scrappy blanket, and then a scrappy boho cardigan in crochet. They're doing a crochet all in the family, a crochet circular blanket. Also, Jeannie did a video for the Lenny Kravitz super scarf, which you can also do in this cow. And she has a stitch. What's that stitch called? Jeannie, write down the stitch in the chat, what that stitch is called. And so, also a link to her video about the Lenny Kravitz super scarf in crochet, the stitch she uses, is in the description box, okay? Or it's in the community tab. Okay, so they're taking care of that. Also, V and Jeannie Steals to Crochet and Butterfly Dream Genie, they both have their scrappy blanket tutorials up. So make sure you guys watch those if you want to do the scrappy blanket in crochet. Their tutorial is up. Again, a link to their video is in the description of this video. Also, it's in the community tab. Okay. So then I am doing a knitted blanket and a knitted boho cardigan for this whole thing, and the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. So for the blanket, and I have a tutorial also. I have a tutorial already up for the I have a tutorial for the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf, which you can do in the cowl. I have a tutorial up for the blanket, for the knitted blanket, and I have a tutorial for the knitted boho cardigan. And those tutorials are all linked in the description box below or my community tab. For my throw, it's a large throw. You cast on 115 stitches. The width of it is 55 inches. The length is 60 inches. And if you want everything to be a little smaller, you could go smaller. You could go 50 and 50. You could go, 50 and whatever. You can go ahead and make it smaller if you want. But keep in mind, you have the whole year to knit this blanket. So you might as well make a nice big throw. You got a year to do it, and you'll have a nice big throw at the end. But it's up to you. You need to have a US 15 knitting needle or a 10 millimeter. They're both the same. If you do it in millimeters, it's 10 millimeters. I always go by the number, US 15. You can get your knitting needles at Hobby Lobby. I think it's a good place to go get it. You can use chunky weight 5, or you can use worsted weight, which is a weight 4 held double. I'm using a worsted weight or a weight 4 held double to make a chunky 5, or you can just use a chunky 5. Also, you need some 49-inch cables to attach to your knitting needles. I have a video of you can go to my playlist. My playlist, that's under knitting tutorials on my playlist, and you can go there and you can learn how to, if you don't know how to attach the cable to the knitting needles and how to tighten it with the little T-pin, how to tighten it. So, and you guys, I'll be getting back to the chat here in the next 5 to 10 minutes, so don't worry. Don't fret. If you have anything you guys want me to see in the chat, make sure you put it in capitals, like capitalize everything, and I'll make sure that I get to your comment or to your question. And I'll kind of go over the pattern with you, but I have the tutorial, so go to the tutorial for my blanket. But the first row, you're going to knit. Second row, you're going to knit. Third row, you're going to knit 1, purl 1. Repeat to the end of the row on all those. If you want to take the whole year to do it, all you have to do is 5 inches a month. If you want to take, thank you, Margie, for sending. Margie just posted the email, and so did Butterfly Dreams Genie, for the pics. So when you take pictures of your work, that's the email that you send it to. If you want to take the year, it's 5 inches per month for the blanket. If you want to do it faster, do it faster. But if you want to take the year, 5 inches a month, and you're done at the end of the year. If you're going to do weight 4 held double, you'll need between 3,500 to 4,000 yards. If you're just going to get chunky yarn, you'll probably be about around 2,000, something like that. In the tutorial, I do teach you also how to cast on and how to bind off, okay? I also teach you how to change the yarn with the magic knot. I'm going to write that down because I did also teach that. Magic knot. And when you watch my video, I say it at the top, stay to the end. I have an extended ending. I ended it, but I forgot to show you at first how to cast off and the magic knot. So I come back on that video right away. And I show you how to bind off and how to do the magic knot to change out your yarn. I love the magic knot. Not everybody likes it, but it's an option. Okay. All right, so let's talk about the boho cardigan. Again, you need a size 15 knitting needle or 10 millimeter, which is the same 49-inch cable. You cast on the same amount of stitches. Isn't that crazy? 115 stitches. Now, when you do that, you need to leave a tail of about 40 to 50 inches when you cast on. And when you cast on, you don't use that tail to keep casting on. You go ahead and make your slip knot, put your needle in, and you need to have a 40 to 50 inch tail. Don't touch that tail. Cast on from your skeins, okay? Cast on your stitches from the skeins, your 115 stitches, and you'll see that in the tutorial. You can use a weight. You can use a weight 5, or you can take weight 4 and hold it double, okay, to make a 5 chunky. Okay, I don't know what I wrote there, knit and purls. I don't purl anything. The boho cardigan is knit only, so it's just the basic knit stitch. Oh, let me go back to that blanket. If you don't want to, remember I showed you the pattern is knit the first row, knit the second row, knit and purl, back and forth, the third row. If you don't want to do the knit and purl, if you don't want to have to purl in the blanket, you can just knit the whole thing. So when you get to the third stitch, just knit the whole thing. All the rows are knit, okay? Now, with the boho cardigan, it is only knit stitch, the basic knit stitch. Again, 5 inches per month, and you should be done by the end of the year. Approximately when you do this, you leave a 9-inch sleeve opening. Now, that's just a medium to medium large sleeve opening. If you need to make it bigger, add on an inch or two. If you need to make it smaller, take away an inch or two. If you're going to use chunky yarn, size 5, you need 1,000 yards. If you're going to use weight 4, you need 2,226 yards. And these are all approximates, but real close. When you're going to hold it double, worsted weight double. If you're going to use big twist, it'll take 6 skeins of big twist to make the boho cardigan. Now, when you knit the 115, when you cast on the 115 stitches, that's going to get you somewhere around the knees or the calf area, okay? I didn't write it down in my notes, but I wrote it in the tutorial. I put it down how many inches, because somebody was asking me how long the boho cardigan is. I think it's 47 inches. I think it's 47 inches, but it's in the video for the tutorial of the boho cardigan. It's in there, okay? But it ends up somewhere around, depending on how tall you are, your knees or your calves, okay? For most of us. Now, so when you cast on the 115 stitches, you'll end up at the knees or the calves, right? Now what you need to do is you need to be able to knit it out this way, and that's going to be how big it is, okay? So, knitting it out after the cast on. Small, medium, you knit it out to 51 inches. Medium, large, you knit it out to 55 inches. Large, extra large, you knit it out 59 inches. Extra large 2X, you knit it out to 63 inches. 2X, 3X, you knit it out to 66 inches. Now, if you notice, everything goes up 4 inches. Every time you go up a size, it goes up 4 inches. So if you need something bigger than 3X, add on 4 inches to that 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Okay. So that gives you a lot of different, a map for a lot of different sizes. So everyone is, I want everything to be inclusive for everyone. Okay. And also, if you need to go down smaller than a small medium, like if you need to make maybe like an extra small, take 4 inches off of that 51. Okay. So it's always 4 inches, whether you need to go up bigger or you need to go smaller. You can also do, oh, let me show you. I'm wearing the boho cardigan that I show you in the, in the tutorial. Just a second. Let me show you, and I'll show you what a boho, in case some people are like, what the heck's a boho cardigan? So this is a boho cardigan. I got so much stuff everywhere. Oh my gosh. All right. I got haul videos up in here. I got yarn. I got way too much stuff going on. Way too much. Anyway, let me stop complaining. So this is a boho cardigan. Okay. And this is some Yarn Bee yarn called Brights. And then here's the back. And I know you can't see it, but this boho cardigan goes down. Just a second, let me get this hair up. This goes down to where? This goes down to my calves. And it's so warm and cozy. Oh my God, I absolutely love it. And this is the fabric. This is the yarn. Isn't that pretty? I love that yarn. I think that's gorgeous. Just a second, you guys. While I'm up, I'm going to put this. You know, my room looks kind of like smoky because of this light. See if I can't make it look better. Does it look any better over here? I don't know. Let's see. I better be careful before I'm in the dark. All right. All right. So I'm going to check the chat out, and then I'm going to show you guys my, my blanket, what my blanket looks like with the tutorial. I'll show you that, and then we'll go over the calendars too. Because what you need to do for this cal, I should have probably said that first. You have to use the calendar colors. So, and that's the only major requirement is that you use the calendar colors. I don't know if that lighting is any better. I don't know. We'll see. Just one second. All right. Let me go back to the chat real quick, and then I'll show you guys the blanket and the calendars, okay? Oh, that's too much talking. Hey, Camper 14, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, okay. Well, wait a minute. You know, is my chat frozen? There has to be more comments than that. Okay, you guys, just a second. Let me freshen my thing because I know that there's more comments than that. I've been talking for a long time. So just a second. Okay, there we go. I had to refresh. Okay, I'm just getting caught up with this chat, you guys. Just one second. Thank you, Lulu's Treasure. She says, those colors are so adorable. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, Wicked Granny. Welcome in. Welcome in. Lulu says, wow, I really love your wrap that you are wearing, Angie. Thank you. Yeah, this is the boho cardigan, like I just showed you. Hey, Doris. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you, Elizabeth. She says, gorgeous cardigan. Thank you, sweetie. Camper 14 says, that's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Bears Crochet says, the yarn in the boho cardi is so pretty. Thank you, sweetie. Elizabeth says, I love variegated yarn. Oh, variegated is my favorite yarn. And if it's not variegated, I like hold things double together to make variegated, like 2 different colors. I love making variegated yarn. Ciro says, gorgeous. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, Doris, welcome in. Welcome in. And she says, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, VJ, welcome in. Welcome in. And then we will be doing a fairy raid over to VJ's in about a half an hour. 1 second, guys. I took some stuff for my nose. So you guys notice I've only had to blow my nose twice in this whole thing. So it's doing better. The stuff I took is helping. Okay. Okay, everybody's welcoming VJ in. I know what you're saying, VJ. VJ says, I've been here doing that necessary cleaning. Evil. Girl, I was just talking about that. It is a necessary evil. I hate cleaning. I absolutely can't stand it. But it's a necessary evil. You have to do it. Okay. Hey, Laura Block Ministries. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, Yarn Barf says, I have 6 hens. Thank goodness. Oh, what you're talking about, Yarn Barf. Thank you, C Rose. Thank you so much, sweetie. We'll celebrate you in just a second. Deanna says, eggs are the same in Indiana. Those eggs need to go down. Leela says, how many stitches begin the Lenny Kravitz super scarf? We're going to go over the Lenny Kravitz super scarf in just a minute. Let me get through the chat, celebrate C Rose, and then we'll go over the Lenny Kravitz super scarf, and I can let you know all about that. Oh my goodness, Camper 14. She said she had to pay $8 for 18 eggs. Girl, where were you buying those at the convenience store? You know what? I started buying my eggs at Sam's Club. I'd always kind of bought them from Sam's Club, but sometimes I buy them. I like to shop at Winco mainly, and then Sam's Club for like my bulk stuff. But it's so much cheaper at Sam's Club to buy that big, huge thing. And that big, huge thing in your refrigerator is annoying. But at Dollar Tree, they have the plastic egg containers. They don't always have them, but when they have them, pick them up. And so I use those to transfer from that big box that takes up so much room in your refrigerator into those egg containers. Oh, they're fabulous. And they can stack up nice. I can't remember what we paid. I know I didn't even get them. My husband picked them up from Sam's Club. But it's cheaper than the damn grocery store. Leah says, we got our own chickens. Oh, maybe that's what you guys are talking about, that you guys have your own chickens, so you have your own eggs, which is fabulous. I would love to have chickens, have my own eggs, and have organic eggs. Oh, my God. Yarnbob said eggs were $5 a dozen at Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. What? You know what? I haven't even been paying attention to what the egg price is because I'm buying them at Sam's Club, so... I'm so shocked. Okay, Butterfly Dreams Jeannie, she says it's called the track stitch, which is also the boho cardigan as well. Oh, okay, awesome. So she's doing for the boho cardigan, she's doing the track stitch, and also for the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. And those links are below in the description box in the community tab. Okay. Okay, we will keep Miss Linda in our prayers. Margie. Maribel says, what about those egg prices? It's like chickens are popping out gold or pooping out gold. Is she pooping or popping? Oh, popping out gold. Okay. Pooping is funny too, though. Elizabeth Aaron, she says, Angie, I'm totally cracking up calling everyone girl. I do say that all the time, huh? Girl? Once in a while I'll say that to my husband. I'll be like, listen, girl. To my husband. He's like, okay, Leela says, yay, I made as many. I made many. I was saying that's how long it takes me. Now a knitted one takes a lot longer. Yes, a knitted one will take you a lot longer. But you have made sweaters before. Okay, very good. Tank says she keeps losing her signal. Just a second. I'm gonna okay, there we go. For some reason, my I can see chat, but my when I look at myself, it's just like circling. Okay, I'm not circling anymore. Elizabeth said, I called my brother girl once on an accident. He giggled so loud. I just like to mess with my husband. It's funny. Yvette if I haven't welcomed you in, Yvette, welcome in. She says, Sam's Club doesn't sell brown eggs in 28 pack. I only eat brown eggs. Now, Yvette, why do you only eat brown eggs? Does that mean they're like organic? Because I love me some organic eggs. And Sam's Club had supposedly organic eggs. So, but tell me why you eat brown eggs. I want to know. Are they healthier? Hey, Sally Horner, welcome in. Welcome in. Elizabeth says, I don't want to clean up after chickens, but they are cute. That's true. They are pretty messy, but they're cute. And you could get organic eggs. Oh, I would love that. I love organic eggs. I love organic everything. Oh, yeah. C Rose gave a donation. I can't be forgetting about C Rose's donation. Just a second. Let me just finish up this chat, and C Rose will celebrate your girl in just a second. Hey, okay. I think Yes, Elizabeth says Winco has the best price on eggs, milk in Dallas. Yes, don't you love Winco? That's where I just got done grocery shopping at. Winco, right when you walk in, if you go to your right, which they pretty much make you go to your right, they have the bins, you guys, like the big, huge bins of all the dried stuff. That's where I get all my dried stuff. Oatmeal, brown rice. They even have hibiscus flower herb there. I get that. Pink Himalayan salt, your flour, your sugars, coconut sugar, which I use. They have all that stuff, and the prices are good. They're even good for today, for like how prices are too high. And you're right, they do have probably the best price on the eggs and stuff like that. Besides Sam's Club. Sam's Club is jamming. I buy at Sam's Club now. I only eat real butter because it's good, better for you. You won't get high cholesterol and all that crap if you eat real butter. It's that margarine fake butter that you can get high cholesterol and clog up your arteries. But anyway, I went off on tangent. So I get my real butter there, the eggs there, cheese there. And if my husband's there, he gets the milk there. But milk at Winco isn't bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's a lot cheaper than most places. I love me some Winco. VJ says, Angie, I was here when you were talking about it. That's why I said evil. That's what you said. I sure did say evil, because house cleaning is evil, in my opinion. Cynthia, you're so cute. Cynthia goes, sorry, I was feeding my face. Hi, all in chat. You eat, girl, you eat. BJ says, thank you so much, Granny. I appreciate it. Have fun with your kids and have a piece of cake for me. Granny D, did Granny D leave? If you did, Granny D, well, I'm not sure if Granny D left or not. Okay. Granny D says, hey, VJ Han, I'm going live today because my kids are coming, so just wanted to let you know in case you wanted to go longer. Oh, she's not going live today. Okay, so Granny D's not going live today because she has her kids, so VJ can go longer. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, let's celebrate C Rose. C Rose, she donated. C Rose, we're going to put you in here 4 times. I think it's 4 times. Let's go to C Rose. Where's C Rose? Yeah. C Rose, we're going to put you in here 4 times. Let's celebrate C Rose. And we just got about 15 minutes, you guys. We're going to do the giveaways, okay? So C Rose, there you are, 4 times. Put you in the bucket. And let's find some crazy glasses for C Rose. Oh, I like these ones. They got some cute ones at Dollar Tree, you guys, that are hearts. I'm going to get them. And they have like their hearts, and then they have lines in them for Valentine's Day. Oh, they got so much cute stuff for Valentine's Day, you guys. I bought some stuff, but I'm going to go get some stuff. They're so cute. They got gnomes and all kinds of stuff. Margie, did you just donate again? Oh my God, you little sweetie, Margie. Okay, Margie, I'm going to also celebrate your girl in just a second. Thank you, C Rose. Woo! Thank you, girl. And then Margie, you didn't have to do that again. Oh my God, thank you so much, Margie. All right, 1 second. That's so sweet of you, Margie. Thank you so much. Let me write your name down. You get 5 more times in this bucket. Yarn Barb says, margarine is 1 molecule away from plastic. Butter is better for you. I'm not trying to be rude about it or anything, because, you know, sometimes people just can't afford that. Butter costs a lot more than margarine, and I understand. But sometimes you have to ask yourself, so does the doctor. It costs more too. So you want to use real fats so you don't clog up your arteries and give yourself a heart attack. So what I use real butter, coconut oil, olive oil, and believe it or not, if I'm going to fry, I fry in lard. You would think lard would be horrible for you. Lard is real. It's fat from meat, right? So as long as you stick with the real fats, and don't overdo any fat, but as long as you stick with the real fat, your body knows what to do with it. It's not going to store it as fat or clog up your arteries. So anyway, all right, I just went on another tangent. Sorry. Okay, so let me put Margie in here. Margie. 1, 2, 3, 4. But like I said, you know, butter's expensive and things are expensive right now. So I'm not ranking on anybody that's eating margarine, because let me tell you something, that stuff is not cheap. It's expensive. Okay, Margie, you're in here 5 times. Let's give Margie some different glasses. Oh, we'll do these ones. Thank you, Margie. Woo! Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. And now this is bubbles for Margie and for C Rose, okay? We'll do bubbles together. Thank you, girls. Thank you, thank you. All right. I will go back to the chat in a second, but let me go over the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf, because I already had questions in the chat about the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. So let's go over that. Because the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf is also, you can do in the Yarny Fiber Sisters cowl. Okay, so we got the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf right here. In fact, let me just get up and show you guys what the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf looks like. In case, for some of the people who don't know or new. Okay, we call it the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf because, for one, Lenny Kravitz, he was wearing it on, I saw him somewhere, and he was wearing it, and it looked really wide, like wider than the regular super scarves, okay? Now, super scarves are always long. Like, this one goes down to, like, basically my ankles or calves. So I think it's almost to my ankles. So, but look how wide it is. That's what's beautiful about it, is that you can wear it as a scarf. You can wear it as a scarf, or you can wear it as a shawl. I wear mine as a shawl. And, you know, this is going to look crazy because I already have this boho cardigan, you guys, so excuse that. But anyway, see how nice and wide it is? And then look, you can wear it like a shawl, or you can wear it like a scarf. And it's so warm and cozy. I'll wrap up in this in the house. When I just need to put something up on my shoulders and just wrap up a little bit, I'll wear it in the house. I think this is a Karen cake that I got for $5 at Michael's. Also, I put fringe on mine. So keep that in mind with how long you make yours. Okay, we're going to go over that. And someone just donated to the channel. Thank you so much. I think that's, who is that? Elizabeth? Thank you, Elizabeth, you little sweetie. We'll celebrate you in just a second. So that's the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. You guys, those, and the reason we started doing them in the first place is because it was at Christmas time. We did a Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf knit and crochet along, because you can knit it or crochet it. And they make, for one, it's just a nice thing to wear. You could put on a sweater, a long sleeve shirt, and one of those Lenny Kravitz Super Scarves, depending where you live, and you stay nice and warm. And then plus, a lot of people made them to give as gifts. So I said, let's just continue on this year so we can still do the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarves. You can make them for yourself still, and make them for gifts for the whole year. And by the time the year's done, you got a lot of gifts, you know. Also, then Jeannie's like, well, why don't you just include the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf in this, in our cowl? And I'm like, oh yeah, duh. So it's in the cowl too. And I just saw donations. We'll celebrate you guys in just a second. Let me talk about the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. Okay, I'm going to talk about the knitting and then I'll talk about the crochet. For knitting, you cast on 30. Okay, also, I have a tutorial on the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. It's in the description box in this live. It's also in the community channel. And then and there's a clickable link to the I believe there's a clickable link. Yeah. To the tutorial, to the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf tutorial. Okay, so you cast on 30 stitches. You use 19-inch knitting needles. You can also use the 17s. Let me show you. These plastic ones were at Michael's for $1.99 for the longest. They might still be there. It's been a while. But it's a US 19 or 15 millimeter. That's what they look like. Okay. You can also go down a little bit if you have a US 17, which is a 12.75. Jeannie found some that were a little bit bigger than the US 19. Okay. You can use that too. All right. You want to take, okay, if you want to make it the way I'm doing it, you want to take chunky yarn, size 5, and hold it double. And that's why you need a 19-inch needle, because you're using now you just made like a super chunky yarn. And the 19-inch needle will make it so that it has a lot of drape, like you just saw it. Look how drapey it was. It's not heavy or anything when you use a 19-inch knitting needle. These are also nice if you're new to knitting. That Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf video tutorial that I did is really nice because I really go over everything. How to cast on, the basic knit stitch, over and over and over and over, how to cast off. And it's just a really simple project if you want to learn how to knit. And at the end, you get to do a lot of practicing. And at the end, you end up with something cool. So it's a good thing to learn to do if you're new to knitting. And if you're an old hat to knitting, it's just fun. And you can knit a bunch of them. So okay, you're going to need, okay, usually bulky yarn is somewhere between 85 to 100 yards on a skein when it's bulky, when it's chunky yarn. So you'll need about 8 skeins of it, okay? So if you're going to knit it, you probably need around 800 to 900 yards, depending on how long you want it. And also you're doing fringe. If you're crocheting it, you're probably going to need somewhere around, I don't know, 1,000 or 1,200 because you guys take more yarn for the crocheters. When you cast on 30 stitches, that's when you end up with the 20 inches wide. Okay. The 20 inches wide. That gets you your width. Now your length, what you want to do when you get to about 65 inches in length, start trying it on. Okay. And then decide how long you want to go to. Also, keep in mind that if you want to add fringe, okay, where it's going to end up at. So around 65 inches, start trying it on so you kind of know how much more you need to knit or crochet. For crochet, Jeannie uses the track stitch. So her link to her tutorial for the track stitch is in the description or my community tab. And you can use the track stitch. It's a good stitch to use for crochet. It keeps it nice and fluid, or keeps it nice, has a nice drape to it. For knitting, you're just doing the basic knit stitch. If I didn't mention that, it's just the basic knit stitch. Let's go back to crochet. A crochet, Jeannie shows you how to do the track stitch. You need to chain on enough chains to get you to the 20 inches wide. Now, do you have to stick with 20 inches wide? No, you can do 19, 18 inches wide, or you can make it 25 inches wide. That just gives you a frame of reference. Mine, pretty much, I stick around the 20 inches wide. You're going to use a P hook for the crochet hook. Like I said, I would use the track stitch. Jeannie has tested that out so that you can have some nice drape and it doesn't get too heavy. Make sure you chain on enough to get yourself 20 inches wide. And with the crochet, you're still holding chunky size 5. Hold it double, okay? And that's where you use the P hook. Now, do you have to stick with chunky weight yarn holding it double? No, you can just do chunky weight, but then you need to adjust your chains or your cast on, right? You're going to have to cast on more or chain more. You can do this in worsted weight. You can do this in 3 weight. You just got to chain more on or cast on more stitches. Okay. So that is it for the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. Okay, let me go through and I saw some donations, so let's go through those. And also, we're going to do the giveaways. So we're almost at the end already. God, this goes so fast. It's unbelievable. Hey, Mona, did what? That's the name of your channel? Mona did what? I like the name of your channel. Welcome in, girl. Welcome in. Mona said, my grandma used to use lard. I didn't know they still made it. Yeah. But it's a real fat. It comes from animals. So the problem is when you use fake oils, vegetable oil, canola oil, they're all fake oils. That's why they clog up your arteries. Lard is an animal fat. Your body knows what to do with it. It'll use it. It won't just store it as fat or clog up your arteries with it. Also, I'll tell you another good one to cook with. Old school, bacon grease. Again, the fat is from something natural. So, I mean, if you believe in pork, I love pork. Pork's one of my favorite meats in the whole world. Oh, I love me some barbecue ribs. Oh. Anyway, I'm going off another tangent. Let me go back to this. So I saved my bacon grease. Oh, Margie has a picture of him wearing the scarf, Lenny Kravitz, the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. So you guys check that out if you'd like. Okay, Sally Horner, she just donated twice to the channel. Thank you, Sally Horner. Sally Horner. Thank you, girl. Okay, we're gonna celebrate you in just a second. I just wrote your name down twice, okay? To put you in there, and I saw someone else. Okay, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, that's your second time, isn't it? Did I get Margie for the second time? Yeah, I got Margie for the second time. Let me just make sure what I'm doing. Okay. What am I doing? Elizabeth, are you doing it? Are you doing it another time? Elizabeth, let me know. I'm gonna write you down again, Elizabeth, for $5 more for 5 times in here. Elizabeth. Or was that from the last time? Oh, you're feeling lucky, Elizabeth. All right, Elizabeth. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Okay, so Elizabeth. I'm putting you down here 5 times. Elizabeth. And then Elizabeth. You know what? Let me put Elizabeth Aaron so that we don't get anything confused with anybody else. Elizabeth Aaron. Elizabeth Aaron. Elizabeth Aaron. Aaron. And Aaron. Okay, that way I don't... Sometimes there's more than one person with that name. And if I need to... Hey, Create 8. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so... Sally Horner, there you go. You're in the bucket. Thank you, Sally Horner. We'll give you the purple ones. Thank you, Sally Horner. Woohoo! And then we have Elizabeth Aaron. Elizabeth, I got you in there 5 times. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, ladies. And then let's blow some bubbles for them. And since I didn't change my glasses because I forgot, we'll blow 2 sets of bubbles, guys. Sorry. There's 1. We're going to do 3 because those bubbles sucked. Come on, bubbles. There we go. And let's do it again. I need that bubble machine, Jeannie. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so, so much. Okay. So, did we get everybody? Let me just check the chat, and then we're going to do the giveaways, you guys, okay? Okay, let me just make sure. Did I welcome in Create 8 Shonda? I think I did. Girl, if I didn't, welcome in. Welcome in. Wicked Grain says, old Iowa farm girl raised on bacon grease, but I hated the taste of lard. Plus, we rendered it out ourselves. I repeat, yuck. You know, I buy the one from the grocery store. So maybe they process it a little bit more because it doesn't taste bad, but they probably process it a little bit more, like you're saying, because you guys made it yourself. They probably process some of that yucky flavor out. But anything cooked in some bacon grease, scramble up your eggs in bacon grease. I make a fried rice. I make a mean fried rice. I use brown rice and I use coconut oil. But to flavor the coconut oil, I add a little bacon grease up in there. And then I fry up my brown rice into that. So good. So good. Wicked Granny says, my husband had one, dark brown leather with all the fringe. I loved it, but it sure was heavy. She must be talking about, okay. Camper 14 says, I love bacon too. I mean, I know some people don't eat pork, but God, pork is the bomb. You guys, barbecue pork ribs, out of this world, bacon, sausage. I mean, pork chops. I mean, pork is probably my favorite meat. It's just so good. Yes, Leela says, yay, brown are supposed to be healthier. Yeah, I do brown everything. I do brown rice. Everything's brown. Whole wheat bread. I do a whole wheat sourdough bread from Winco. If you go to Winco, get the sourdough whole wheat. Oh, it's so good. So now you're getting the sourdough, which feeds your gut for gut health, and then the whole wheat. It's way better than white, right? And I do brown rice. If I do pastas, spaghetti, or any pasta, it's brown. I just brown everything and real food. That's my main diet is brown everything, real fats, pink Himalayan salt, real, like I said, that's just my thing. Okay. Okay, I think I got everybody. Okay, so now you guys, hey, Crazy Poppy Lady, welcome in, welcome in. Wicked Granny says, Lord, I wouldn't touch it. But my main thing is I get the lard at Winco. You can get it at every grocery store. They got one brand in a big tub, and that's where I get it. My main oil though is coconut oil. That's my main oil. The lard I save if I'm going to fry things up, I have it. Or my husband, I use like if you need to put a little oil in the pan, I use lard for him or I use bacon grease. He don't like the coconut oil because coconut oil has a little bit of a coconut oil taste. Not to me, I'm used to it. It's very light, but he's extra sensitive and picky about everything, about his food, so. The lard is right next to all the fake oils. Bears Crochet says, my kitty Stormy the Wonder Cat picked up his head at the sound of the horn and then looked at me like it was my fault. Sorry, girl. Wicked Granny says, remember when margarine was called Oleo? Tastes a lot like shortening. Okay. All right. So I pretty much caught up with the chat. Margaret G says, honestly, I eat whatever I want. Well, you go, girl. Hey, Jen Reeves, welcome in. Welcome in. VJ says, I eat brown everything as well. Good job, girl. Oh, Ciro says, we have a smoker and the meats off that smoker are heavenly. Girl, you're talking my language now. I love something smoked. Ah, so good. Hey, Yarn Arm, welcome in. Welcome in. We go to a barbecue. Well, we barbecue too. And my husband does a real good job. He basically we have a smoker and he does his grilling not on the fire but on the side of the fire so that he can smoke it, so it can smoke everything for an hour or two. And we go to a restaurant called Roadkill Grill. You know Guy Ferretti with the blonde crazy hair? He even had it on his show. This place called Roadkill Grill. So one side you go in, you can buy all the meats. They're all organic and stuff. You can buy all the meats, like a what's that called? Anyway, I can't think of the name of that, but you can buy all the meat on one side, okay? And it's all fresh, organic. It's the bomb. The meat is delicious. And the other side, they barbecue. They smoke everything. So you can buy barbecued smoked rib tips, barbecue ribs. They got this real good homemade macaroni and cheese. This hot sausage smoked. Oh my God. It's so good. I know, Elizabeth. She says, I'm not a big pork eater. I like fish, chicken, and beef. Girl, I like fish, chicken, and beef too. But I think I like pork the most. I hate to say it because I'm such a health nut. Like I'm really focused on my health, but oh, the pork, it's so good. The flavor. Okay, let me get off the food. Your hubby would love that place. Oh, let me tell you, if you come to Las Vegas, it's called Roadkill Grill. Make sure you go there. It's nowhere near the strip, so you're going to have to take an Uber or whatever. But it's Roadkill Grill. And you got to go to the barbecue section. Well, one side said like it's like the meat market where you get the meat, and the it's just the right like this. Like there's not hardly any room. You get your fresh meats over here. Oh, I love pulled pork too, Margie. And over here is the smoked barbecue ready to go. So we usually pick up our meats on this side, and we go over here and pick up some barbecue. So good. Okay. You know what? I gave up meat. Hey, DIY Creations girl. Welcome in. Welcome in. I gave up, and I was a vegan also, believe it or not, for probably 2 years. I will not tell that story today because we ain't got time for it. But I will tell that story. Oh, you got remarried in the 70s in Vegas? That's awesome, girl. But I will talk about my vegan story. Why I was vegan for I even went raw vegan for 6 weeks. Worst 6 weeks of my life. Girl, I went through changes. Okay? You're real sensitive. Okay, you know what? Let me not get started on that story. I will talk about that story another time. Okay, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to get the stuff out for these giveaways. Okay. Just a second. Let me get myself semi-organized. And is Lori Hobson in here? Lori Hobson, if you're in here, let me know, girl. I need your address so I can send you your winnings. If not, I'm going to try to hunt you down. All right, let me grab the stuff for giveaways. Okay. And where did I put that at? Oh, there it is. Okay. We're gonna first do the monthly giveaway. This is everybody who's donated in the month of December up until just a few minutes ago. Okay, so we'll be doing that here, and this is what you're gonna win. Okay, this big old baggy yarn. Woohoo! Now, you know, this is a good way to show it. So this is everything at one time. There's a rust color, a dark brown, this taupey color. This is like blue jeans, and this is beige. Okay, it's all big twists. You're looking at 380 yards, 385 yards per ball, which is awesome. It's all synthetic, as we all know. Now, the reason I chose these colors, let me tell you why. Because I'm trying to create this. This is one of my favorite yarns, Charisma by Loops and Threads, okay? So I went through it and I found these colors. Isn't this gorgeous, you guys? They don't even sell this colorway anymore. So I bought all these colors. I also have it for myself, but I bought all these colors and combined all these colors. So if you hold them double, especially, you can have it a very marbled look like this. See how similar? See? That should be my thumbnail. And you can see my missing tooth over there. Anyway, so that's why I hope you guys like this. I think this colorway is fabulous. Granny D, girl, I know you like this colorway. So that's what this is, okay? And this is a lot of yarn, girl. This is 385 yards per skein. Look at all this. You can make anything you want. What a boho cardigan this would be. Gorgeous. Ruana, anything. Okay, so that's the yarn you're going to get. And I wanted to show you the inspiration, so that's why I have that out. Where am I going to put that? We'll put that right there. Also, you're going to get this, it says cosmetic bag. You guys, I got these at Dollar Tree. These are fabulous. These would be great for a Notions bag. Let me show you. This is my personal, so let me show you what it looks like. Dang, we're running behind. It's already 1 o'clock. We'll do a VJ raid in just a little bit here. A fairy raid over to VJ's when we're done. Okay, so that's the makeup bag. Isn't that cool? And it's so nice and thick. It's a nice bag. I couldn't believe I found these at Dollar Tree. These are not Dollar Tree bags. So, you get that. Also, look at this bag. It says, write your own story. Look at this big old bag for a project bag. This thing is fabulous. It's so big. I love it. I love the pink and black. You know I love the pink. Okay, so you get that, that, and that. And then you get a journal. So you get to choose the pink hair girl journal or the gray haired. Okay, so the pink fairy, the gray haired fairy, or the sheep. Okay, so those are the journals today that you get to choose. So let's do this giveaway. Oh, I got a lot going on. Okay, so let's do this giveaway. I need to get something bigger in here. All right, I had this bowl. Just a second. Oh, this bowl is nasty. I can't use this. I had a bowl in here that was bigger. I put these in. I should have something in here. I have a lot of crap in here. I'm just looking. All right, I see what I can use. All right. This cup is way too full, so I want to have like more room to take up out of this. So I'm going to change this cup I have to a bowl because I need to. I got way too much stuff. I got way too many names going on anymore for that little stupid cup. That little stupid cup ain't gonna cut it. All right, let me just close this thing. And shake it. Okay. All right, I'm not gonna look. I'm just going to pick a name. There we go. Let's see who it is. You know, is that... I'm just laughing because... Is that... Just 1 second. I just want to check something. I got the name. Okay, no, that's something different. Okay. Sandy Shore! Woohoo! Sandy Shore! Congratulations, Sandy Shore! Okay, Sandy Shore, we need to... You have a choice of... What's your choices? Oh, you need to... Okay, this is 2 things. Sandy Shore, you need to, in the description, in the description box, there's a link to my Etsy shop. Go to my Etsy shop, right-hand corner, hit contacts. I need to get your real name, your YouTube name, and your address, okay? Also, Sandy Shore, you want the pink fairy journal, the gray hair fairy, or do you want the sheep? So let me know which one you want. So Sandy Shore, congratulations, girl. Congratulations. Let me empty all this out so I don't get these confused with anybody else. Okay. That can go over there. And let me see what Sandy Shore said. Is she here? Hopefully she's still here. And then we got one more giveaway to go. So just 1 second, guys. Is Sandy Shore here? Is she here? Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't see Sandy Shore in here. Anybody see Sandy Shore in here? All right, let me put her name in the yarn so I know that she won the yarn. and won all this stuff. And if she's not in here, we'll try to get a hold of her and let her know what she won. And also find out what journal she wants. Is she in here yet? Okay. Next. For the next giveaway. So the next giveaway we're gonna do journals today. So you can get, so for the this giveaway is for everyone, okay guys? You can get this journal, Pink Fairy journal, the Gray Hair Fairy, or the Sheep journal. Okay, so I'm gonna write the word yarn in the chat, and then you guys, everyone write the word yarn. I should have said that for the other thing, for international people. Anyway, for this one, anybody international, if you guys win, I'll pay for a pattern for this drawing up to $6, okay? Also, it's whatever is in my whatever's on my screen is the numbers I have to use, okay? So let me write this down in here, yarn, really quickly. Yes, everyone refresh. I'll give you guys a second. Refresh real quick. Okay, I just thought about this. If somebody international wins for the big giveaway, I'll do a $15 I'll do $15 in their PayPal or their Amazon or something like that. I'll probably do a $15 PayPal because pretty much everywhere PayPal works, doesn't it? I think. So that's what we'll do. I just made that up right now because I don't think I've had that situation yet. So anyway, for the monthly drawing, if someone international wins, you'll get a $15 PayPal, $15 in your PayPal. For this one right now, if somebody wins for this giveaway right now, that's for everybody, I'll do a $6 pattern. Okay. All right. So I'm going to write yarn in here. Everyone write the word yarn. Go. Okay. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go back through the chat really quick. Hey, EJ's daughter, welcome in, sweetie. Thank you, Jen Reeves. She said, everyone don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you, sweetie. Granny D says, yes. I know Granny D likes those colors. Thank you, Wicked, Granny. Thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth says, crispy bacon is the best. Heck yeah. Okay, I think I'm good with the chat. Yeah, I am good with the chat. I got through all that. Okay, very good. Okay, let me just give it a few more minutes. I feel kind of bad because we kind of went over. I didn't mean to go this far over. Okay, Jen, there's 23 entries. Okay, thank you, girl. So we're at 23 right now. Let me just give it another 30 seconds. Okay, people are still putting the word yarn in. Make sure you only put it in once, you guys, okay? Just one time. And then I'll ask my Alexa to choose a number, okay? So 23 so far. So do we have 25 now? Is that what we have? Somebody let me know because I just saw 2 more after Jen Reeves. So I think there's 25. Can somebody count for me? Let me know. Yeah, 25 now. Okay, good. Okay, I'm just going to give it another couple of seconds, and then I'm going to put stop in the chat. Oh, there's another one. So now I think that's 26 now. Okay, I'm going to give another couple of seconds, and I'm going to put stop in there. So you guys, we're going to count down. Okay, so you have, I'm going to count down from 10. So you have 10 more seconds to put it in. So I think we're at 26 now. Oh, thank you, Margie, for sending Lori Hobson an email. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Renee, type yarn in. So I think we're up to 27 now. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to put stop in here. All right, so do we have 26 or 27? Can someone let me know? I think we have 28. Okay, thank you, Jen Reeves. Okay, Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 28.
Here's a number between 1 and 28. It's 24.
Okay, so let me count, and you guys talk amongst yourselves. So 24 is the number. Let me write that down so I don't forget. All right, I'll count a couple of times. So you guys just talk amongst yourselves for a second. What the heck? Okay. Okay, go down to the bottom. Come on. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24. Okay, I think I got a winner, but let me just count one more time, guys. So keep just talking amongst yourselves for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, I counted twice. 24 is Teresa Phelps. Well, yay, Teresa Phelps. Is it Phillips? Phelps. Yay, Teresa Phelps. Woo! So Teresa Phelps, which journal did you want? Did you want the Pink Fairy? Do you want the Gray Hair Fairy? Or do you want the Chic journal? They're all journals with blank pages. Or do you want, see, blank pages? Or do you want the Chic journal? And also, can one of my moderators, can you guys drop, Jeannie, if you're still in here, or V, or any of my other moderators, can you drop the links to what's her name? We're going to next. God, what is her name? My brain. VJ's. Drop VJ's link so we can do a fairy raid over to VJ. Okay, did Teresa say what she wanted? Which journal she wanted? Teresa Phelps, which journal did you want? Did you tell me? Did you say it yet? Okay, there's that. Yes, you can see them again. Okay, so this right here is the Sheep journal. Okay, this is the Gray Hair Fairy journal, and it's just blank paper inside. That's the Gray Hair Fairy, or the Pink Fairy. Okay, let me see what you said. Thank you, Yarn Arm. Okay, let me see what Teresa has to say. The second one. I don't know which one was the second one. How did I do it in order? Did I show you? Okay, let me know. I think this is the second one. You want the gray hair? Gray hair. Okay. Thank you, girl. Thank you. All right, Teresa. So Teresa, in the description box of this live, go to my Etsy shop. It's a clickable link. Hit that. In the right-hand corner, it says contacts. I need your real name, your YouTube name, and your address, and then we'll get this to you. Okay? Gray Hair Fairy. Let me write that down so that I don't get confused. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for everybody. You're welcome, Teresa. You're welcome, girl. Thank you guys so much for showing up for me, showing up for each other, for joining each other's channels. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys all for all the super chats. Thank you so much. Thank you all of my moderators. You guys help me out so much. Thank you so much. And that's it. So let's make a fairy raid over to BJ's, okay? All right. Love you guys. See you guys next week. Bye. Oh, really quick. Tomorrow, Yarny Fiber Sisters, 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific. That's my time. So check it up for your time. 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific. All right. That's it, you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.